Good morning. It is Maria Fontana, your favorite intuitive business and empowerment coach, and I'm coming to you live from Reggio Calabria, southern Italy this morning. I want you to see behind me, these are orange orchards and lemon trees. Do you see all that, how gorgeous this is? So today I wanted to talk to you about something that came up a lot. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. So when I find myself that I am in my hometown and you go back to your roots and you're surrounded by tons of friends, tons of family, what do you think happens? Your boundaries get a little bit shaken. Your boundaries get tested. Do you know why this happens? Because you're going back to where you used to have your old dance. So of course you're surrounded by so many friends, family, people that love you, and they want to all spend time with you. Everybody wants a piece of you, and that's beautiful. But along with things comes, you can get very, very clouded on your boundaries, and you can find yourself feeling very uncomfortable and doing things maybe that you really don't want to do. How many of you have experienced that? I'm sure plenty of you have, because it's just a natural part of life that when you're surrounded by things that are a part of your old dance, a part of what you normally did in maybe your life before you had clearer boundaries, that you might go back to behaving the way you used to. So I have 2 tips that I apply every day of my life since I've established newer boundaries in my life over the past 17 years, learned to take better care of myself, and learn to really be in my power so I can work efficiently, live efficiently, love efficiently, and live in a life that I call a life of true abundance, where I am in my power and not in anyone else's power. So number 1 is, you can love people from a distance. I always say this. Remember, just because you say no doesn't mean you don't love someone. You teach people how to treat you, everyone. Listen to me. It's okay to say no. You can say no with love and respect and still love people from a distance. Perhaps you're invited to dinner somewhere, but you really can't go to dinner that day, or it's just not what you want to do. But you can maybe meet them for coffee. So instead of a 3-hour gig that maybe is not really what you want to do and is not going to bring you joy, not make you feel great, you could do maybe a half-hour gig, and then other people could be happy. You could be happy, and it's a balance. Number 2 is, remember to have no expectations. When we have no expectations, we don't experience disappointment. This is a really, really hard thing. And I know a lot of people that have gone through the 12-step program, Melody Beatty, and a lot of healing work. No expectations is huge, because if you limit your expectations, you're going to limit that disappointment. Now, again, I always say this, 21 days to create a new habit, folks. It's not going to happen overnight. You have to be loving, gentle, kind to yourself as you make these new changes. And remember, every time we feel uncomfortable, it's just our body and our soul being challenged to stay in our power and take really good care of ourselves. You are worthy, and you must always put your heart and your needs first. Love friends, family, acquaintances, people that you have relationships with. You can love them from a distance. It's okay. Just because you're not giving all doesn't mean you don't love them. I'm going to come back to you live later on this afternoon. Here, I'm going to just kind of turn this camera around and a sneak peek of some more beautiful footage here. So look at this. It's a little bit cloudy today, but it's still, here, I'm going to let you poke over. Later on, I'll show you from another one of our homes. They're all the vineyards, all the property. And look at that. Isn't this beautiful? So over these hills is Sicily. As you can see, it's pretty tropical here. We have beautiful bushes, beautiful trees, beautiful flowers. And I can't stress enough, everyone, remember, it is so important to be loving and kind to yourself. You cannot establish healthy relationships. You cannot establish a healthy business, and you cannot attract the abundance and love you want in your life if you don't take care of yourself and do not stick with tight boundaries. Boundaries are the healthiest thing you can learn. I can assure you, about 20 years ago, I didn't even know this word existed. If you'd like to learn more, if you'd love to work with me, if you'd love to connect and just chat, no obligation, feel free to reach out to me. I am always here for you. Maria Fontana, mariafontana.com. Love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.